Jack strode into John's stable, looking to buy a horse. "Listen here," said John. "I've got just the horse you're looking for. The only thing is he was trained by an interesting fellow. He doesn't go and stop the usual way. The way to get him to stop is to scream, 'Hey, hey.' The way to get him to go is to scream, 'Thank God.'" Jim nodded his head. "Fine with me. Can I take him for a test run?" Jim was having the time of his life. This horse sure could run, he thought to himself. Jim was speeding down the dirt road when he suddenly saw a cliff up ahead. "Stop!" screamed Jim, but the horse kept on going. No matter how much he tried, he could not remember the words to get it to stop. "Yo-yo!" screamed Jim, but the horse just kept on speeding ahead. It was 5 feet from the cliff when Jim suddenly remembered, "Hey, hey." Jim screamed. The horse skidded to a halt just 1 inch from the cliff. Jim could not believe his good fortune. He looked up to the sky, raised his hands in the air, breathed a deep sigh of relief, and said with conviction, "Thank God." "Poor old fool," thought the well-dressed gentleman as he watched an old man fish in a puddle outside a pub. So he invited the old man inside for a drink. Yes, they sipped their whiskeys. The gentleman thought he'd humor the old man and asked, "So how many have you caught today?" The old man replied, "You're the 8th. Two lawyers walk into a pub. They order a couple of drinks and take their sandwiches out of their briefcases, and then they begin to eat them. Seeing this, the angry publican exclaims, "Excuse me, but you can't eat your own sandwiches in here." The two lawyers look at each other, shrug their shoulders, and then exchange sandwiches. A shy guy goes into a pub and sees a beautiful woman sitting at the bar. After an hour of gathering up his courage, he finally goes over to her and asks tentatively, "Would you mind if I chatted with you for a while?" She responds by yelling at the top of her voice, "No, I will not sleep with you." Everyone at the bar is now staring at them. Naturally, the guy is extremely embarrassed and slinks back to his table. After a few minutes, the woman walks over to him and apologizes. She smiles and says quietly, "I'm sorry if I embarrassed you. You see, I'm a psychology student, and I'm studying how people respond to embarrassing situations." To this, the man responds at the top of his voice, "What do you mean $800? A man was driving down the road when a policeman stopped him. The officer looked in the back of the man's truck and said, "Why are these penguins in your truck?" The man replied, "These are my penguins. They belong to me. You need to take them to the zoo," the policeman said. The next day, the officer saw the same guy driving down the road. He pulled him over again. He saw the penguins were still in the truck, but they were wearing sunglasses this time. "I thought I told you to take these penguins to the zoo," the officer said. "I did," the man replied. "And today I'm taking them to the beach."